Hiya, I'm Simone Radley from England and Nails, and in this video I am still by myself, so I've got no Joanna to talk to. I'm here all alone talking to myself, but never mind, I'm still keeping positive, doing nail designs, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a foil honeycomb. I think it looks like honeycomb, a foiled honeycomb design. So this is going to be, like a honeycomb, beehive, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be using, I've already done 2 coats of I-192, and I'm going to use the foil gel, and I'm also going to use a little bit of black eyelac, but which one can I find? I'm going to use a bit of I-51. What else? I'm going to use my artiste brush, and I'm working on an almond fit tip. So on my almond fit tip, I've already done 2 coats of I-192. I've also done a coat of the Ultimate No White top coat, and I'm going to just get a bit of green cleaner and give that a rub as well, because basically I don't want any way of it sticking to this, the foil that is. It might do still a little bit, but it shouldn't do too much hopefully. Oh yeah, the foil, I'm going to use Isla foil, forgot to tell you that bit I think. Isla foil, which is rose gold, and it's a holographic one. I've used this a lot recently. And of course my silicone mixing pad. Mixing pad, palette, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to decant some foil gel onto there. So what I'm going to use the black for is, because the foil gel is clear, it can be a bit hard to see if you're painting a design with it. It can be a bit of a nightmare and you end up going like a bit cross-eyed. I mean, I just tend to do that and go cross-eyed. But it can be a bit difficult and a bit of a pain in the backside sometimes. So you can mix in a little bit of colour just so you can just see where you're going basically. I don't want to mix in a lot at all because I don't want to change how the way the foil gel works. So it's a teensy tiny little bit, so it makes a real sheer black. So I'll just mix that in with my dotting tool, just so we can see where we're going, we hope. So I'm going to paint then my honeycomb, beehive, whatever you would like to call it, design with this and my artiste brush. Now I always like to start in the middle. I find if I start in the middle I know where I'm going then, she says. So I'm just going to do, in the middle, a line. And then I'm going to work out from there. So I'm going to do a line which is basically the same length, just leaving a gap, and then do the same on the other side. So that's the base of our design. Now we want to do a line underneath, but in the middle here. And we've done our lines above, in the middle and below. And now we're going to connect them up. And then when you start to connect them up, you can see then if you've got any lines missing as well. So I'm just going to literally go from this one in the middle down to this one underneath. And then I'm going to do the same for the next one. So to the side, and it goes down to the one underneath. So that's diagonal. I'm terrible with fractions, directions, angles, and reversing stuff. I'm really bad at reversing stuff as well. So now I'm going to turn my brush around, and I like to paint upwards towards this one, but whichever way you want to go. And then just carry on doing the same. So yeah, if I have a client in and I'm doing some nail art and I do it on one hand and then I need to like do a mirror image on the other hand, oh lordy. I mean, you could be there all day, I'm not going to lie. Like, I just cannot reverse stuff. I don't know, my brain does not get it. So, I've done them bottom ones, and now I'm going to connect these top ones. And that looks good. So then I'm going to pop that into cure for 60 seconds. So now that has cured, what we're going to do is get our foil. Oh, I'm ruining my brush. Right, so I've got my foil. I'm going to put it straight down in the middle, like that, and then give it a bit of a rubber dub. You can use your finger, you can use the Silicone City tool, you can use a lint-free wipe. Some people like to do that. You can use whatever you like. So you can use the silicone tool like this. Ooh, and give it a good rub and just pull it off. Or lint-free wipe. I quite like actually the lint-free wipe simply because I wear gloves. You can't really get this rubbing action going with gloves on because obviously they're rubbery and they stick to it. Yeah, so you can't quite get the same action going. So using a wipe is actually quite good. And then just pull it off. And then if you've got any bits that have not caught, that are missing, give it a good old press on there, like so. Right. So now I've done that, I have got a few bits in between that have stuck on the grey where I don't want it. So if that happens, you can get your silicone tool and you can just rub it off. So this Silicone City tool is good for so much. And then in between, I just wipe my silicone tool, because obviously it's going to have the gold foil on it. I wipe it on a lint-free wipe with a little bit of green cleaner on it. And then just get it again and rub it off. And then just keep wiping your tool, your silicone tool to clean it, and just keep rubbing it off. If you find that you've got some bits that are really stubborn that have gone where you don't want them, like that, then the best thing to do is get an orange wood stick, get this end and just give it a bit of a scrape, because sometimes you get some bits that have really, somehow like really stuck down. I don't know how they do it, but sometimes they do. So you can give it a bit of a scrape and it just sort of scratches it off. So it's dead easy, because it's quite a big open design, it's dead easy to get rid of any of those bits that might have gone where you don't want them. But it just shows you though, like how easy it is to transfer foil, and it shows you actually how well the foil transfers as well, because it's even stuck to, obviously, a no-wipe top coat. So, that's done, I'm happy with that. I love this design. I just randomly thought one day, I'll just do like a honeycomb thing with a bit of foil on. And I'll tell you what, I really like it. So I'm just going to top coat that now. If I was doing this on a client, I would top coat it twice, because anytime I add anything to a nail, glitter, foil, anything like that, I always top coat it twice, because obviously you don't want it to come off. When you top coat, it's better to be really light with your top coat and basically float it on, because if not, you can pull off bits of your foil that will then float around on the grey bits. So you're best off to get a decent amount on your brush and put it on like this, so your brush isn't really bending, you're just floating it on, because that will help to prevent disturbing that foil. And then just whack it in your lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And that is it, done. Quite an easy, I think, really, quite an easy design, but it's simple, you know. It's got that sort of minimalist thing going on, which is real popular at the minute. But it's like dead easy, yeah. Effective, that's what I wanted to, that's the word I wanted. Effective, but easy. This is what we like. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Everything that I've used will be listed in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!